Hey guys, this is like outtake 10 for me, but I'm not gonna give up. I think this is a good one. The dogs are playing in the background, ready to go on their walk, but I just walked through the door from my commute from work and I really had this cool idea. Now, I'll give you background. I have been thinking a lot about this, and I've been thinking a lot about it because for the last 2 years, as a coach, I have ran my challenge groups one way, and some months I didn't even host one because I was so crazy busy. The way is this. I have invited people to join. We usually start out with the challenge pack, which provides everything that somebody needs for an entire month to start their journey. This is how I started, and it was the key to success for me. It was my last resort, but now I'm passing my knowledge on, saying that this doesn't have to be a last resort. I wish it was my first. Looking back, I should have started with that, but I wasted a lot of money on other things before I found this, and this was the thing that worked. So that's what I know. The challenge groups consist of 3 parts: nutrition, fitness, and then accountability, where I put everybody in a group together and we motivate each other. Simply. That's what my challenge groups have been for the last 2 years. But for the last 2 months, I have been seeing a huge shift in thinking. My generation, which is the majority of you that are watching me, following me, commenting on everything, we're talking a lot of the day. My generation is going through something right now. We're in our late 20s, early 30s, and we are starting to buy homes. We are starting families. We are switching jobs. A lot of us still have school and college debt. We're having to buy new cars. We are having to work our butts off. We don't have a lot of extra time to do a lot of things that we wanted to. And if we did have the time, we probably wouldn't have the finances. So this is a common thing I've been seeing the last 2 months. I say, would you like to join us? And I've gotten a huge amount of responses saying, I don't have the money or I don't have the time. And I totally understand and I feel for you because I have been there and I still struggle with it. But I have learned habits, tips, and tricks over those last 2 years that have helped me lose my initial 20 pounds and keep it off for the rest of the time. I have also come up with tricks for myself at home that helps me utilize my meal planning in a very certain methodical way so it doesn't take so much time. I'm not the most organized, so I don't put all of my meals out on Sunday night on my counter and take a beautiful picture of it. That's just not how I work. I'm also weird about food, so I always do it my way. I also have tips and tricks as to when I get my workouts done, because working a full-time job, you really have to work after hours to get all this stuff done. So I have a lot of ideas on how I'm going to run my next group, but here is my idea. I want those of you who are struggling with time, with personal obligations, with finances. I really want to cater to you this month of May, and I want to host my first free challenge group. And the way that this is going to work, I'm not sure. I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to come up with a game plan. But I want to tell you now, so you have 3 weeks to get excited about it. And I really want this to be a group for you guys. I want to share my tips and tricks to you. I want to share with you what has worked for me, and I want to share with you a lot of things that you might not have thought of, so that you don't have to spend a fortune to become fit. You don't have to go join a gym that's $100 a month. You don't have to hire that personal trainer. You can do a lot of it right from your own home. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. They're little habits that you form throughout your day that will help you become more fit and become healthier. So that's my big idea for May. I want to see what you think. Give me some ideas if you want to, questions that you may have, but start spreading the word to your friends. I would love for you to join me, and I will be talking to you a little bit more about it as the month goes on, after a brainstorm, a little bit how it's going to work. So I'll talk to you soon. I think that's all I had. The dogs can now go on their walks. But I just want to get you excited because I'm excited. I don't know if you could tell. But when I get excited, some of my thoughts go like this, and then I can't really get the words out. So I think I was clear on the video too. But if I'm not, then go ahead and ask your questions below, personal message me, or you can send me an email. My email is livelaughgethealthy@gmail.com and or facebook.com/cmuscatello fitness. And I will talk to you very, very soon.